Whenever I'm in a creative rut, the one thing that I always fall back on is my knowledge of major keys. So I thought I would make a video explaining the basics, and hopefully it can help jumpstart your creativity. If you've ever seen The Sound of Music or you've been in elementary school choir, you're probably familiar with the solfege syllables that correspond with the scale degrees of the major scale. So what do I mean when I say a solfege syllable? I'm talking about do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, and do. That is the major scale. You've heard it a million times. Now, if we take each scale degree and build a chord on top of it using only the other notes in this scale, a pattern begins to form. The chord built off of the first scale degree, or the 1 chord, is obviously major. The 2 chord is minor, which is indicated with lowercase notation. The 3 chord will also be minor. The 4 chord major, the 5 chord major, the 6 chord minor, and the 7 chord diminished. So how exactly does this help? Knowing this pattern helps because it is a solid guideline for chords that play nicely together and are prevalent in much of the music that we listen to. It also helps us unlock minor keys. If you take the minor 6 chord of any major key and make it the minor 1, the exact same chords in this pattern apply, we've just shifted our starting point. This relationship between the 6 minor and the 1 major is called the relative minor. Experimenting with this pattern can help you come up with something that you think sounds good because these relationships are familiar. But they are by no means rules for your songwriting. They're just simply helpful guidelines that can help you get started. Which brings me to my next point. What if you don't want to make something that sounds familiar? You want to do the exact opposite. Having a conventional understanding of major keys can help you break away from those conventions a lot easier. Try playing a minor 4 instead of a major 4. Make that minor 2 a major 2. Play notes that aren't included in the major scale and just see what kind of effect that adds. Understanding the sounds that are predictable can help you come up with things that are less predictable. I disagree with a lot of people who say that music theory is stifling for creativity. I find that the exact opposite is true. I think that, in order to think outside of the box, it really helps to know what the box is. So I always fall back on my understanding of major keys when I'm writing music, and I usually challenge myself to come up with ways to make it sound new and interesting, but I'm still relying on that kind of foundational knowledge. If you've gotten this far in the video, I want to say thanks for watching. Let me know if you want to hear me talk about other stuff, I guess. But until then, just keep playing music, keep creating things, and I will see you next time.